In today's market, with the economy, inflation, and the higher interest rates, home ownership can feel like a distant dream for many. But today, I'm going to be sharing some powerful money-saving tips that can help you buy a home for less every single time. So if you stick with me, I'm going to be sharing everything from the time of year to purchase a house, some programs you can take advantage of, as well as cover some key strategies that you might want to have in your playbook whenever you are out there searching for a house to buy. But before we do, if you haven't met me yet, my name is Brock. I'm a real estate agent right here in San Antonio, Texas, and I help folks just like you buy and sell homes all over San Antonio and the surrounding areas. So whether you're looking to make a move in the next few days or maybe in the next few months, please do not hesitate to reach out to me and get in touch with me. All of my contact information is down below in the description for you, and I would love to help you make a smooth move right here in San Antonio, Texas. Now, the first thing you can do to save a little bit of money whenever you go out there to purchase a house is actually buy a house when there is less demand. See, in the summer times when school is out of session, a lot of families take this opportunity to purchase a house. This is most common because they don't like to move their children from one school to another if they're moving school districts, just to save the stress on the children and everything like that. So the summertime is the busiest time of year for home sales. This is when a majority of folks tend to purchase a house and move. So if you are looking to make it a little bit less stressful and save a little bit of money on buying a house, the winter time is actually the best time of year for you to go out there and buy a house. So these months that you typically would want to go search for a house is going to be anywhere between like late November all the way through February timeframe, whenever those homeowners are, feeling the pressure of having their house sit longer on the markets. The builders are marking down the prices and giving great incentives in most cases. So this is a best case scenario, the best time of year if you are looking to purchase a house, to go ahead and take advantage of some of those better deals, the better negotiation power that you have as the buyer in order to make that price of the house a little bit less, or see if the seller can cover some of your closing costs. Now, the second way you can make home ownership more affordable is by actually tapping into home buyer programs that are offered all over the United States. See, the United States, each state itself, as well as the cities and counties, offer home buyer programs. For instance, here in San Antonio, we actually have the San Antonio Homeowner Incentive Program, which incentivizes people to purchase homes here in San Antonio. Now, the state of Texas, furthermore, has the Texas Home Buyer Program, the Home Suite Texas Home Loan Program, as well as My Choice Texas Home. Now, each state might also have their own versions of these programs. Now, each of these programs will have their own qualifications, and I won't get into that information here, but if you would like more information, feel free to check the description for some of those links to these programs and others right here for San Antonio and Texas specifically. But those are all ways that you can tap into some grants and resources from the state that can help you with down payment assistance and help make those interest rates a little bit lower in some cases. On top of that, another thing that you can do is take advantage of some of the incentives that some of these builders are offering. In my opinion, and I might be a little bit biased because I love the new construction space here, but a lot of the incentives from builders, especially right now in the fall of 2024, from these builders are just insane. I've seen a lot of these builders buy down your interest rate, which helps your overall payment, not necessarily the affordability of the house itself, but they're also helping to cover closing costs, which can be anywhere between 1% to 3% of the purchase price, saving you a large sum of money when it comes to closing. And also, those down payment assistance programs from the city and state can also help you make that cost of purchasing a house a lot less right there. So those are all some great resources there. And another way to help your monthly payment, not necessarily the cost of the home, be more affordable is once you take ownership of the home, please make sure to file your Homestead tax exemption. This is available for all homeowners in the state of Texas. So please tap into that, make that payment a little bit lower. It'll help you out, not necessarily with the cost of the home, but on your monthly payments after you become the owner of the house. Now, the next strategy you can implement here to save a little bit of money on your home buying search is actually to look at fixer-uppers. This is because a lot of these homes have a lot less demand and they're going for less than market value. Now, I know what you're thinking, hey Brock, I don't have the bandwidth, the time, the resources to be able to do a fix and flip. I just do not want to take that on. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out there and buy a house that needs an extensive renovation, where you have to gut everything out, replace everything, and make it look all brand new. Now, you can do that if you would like that. that would give you a great return, assuming that everything works out in your favor there. But you can go look for something that's a little bit dated. Maybe it's in a perfectly livable condition, but everything is just from like the 70s or 80s. You can definitely go in there, live in the house, slowly fix it up over time, and build in that equity into your house as you fix it up and live in it for multiple years. Now, if you don't want something that's dated from the 60s and 70s, maybe you buy something that just has a little bit of cosmetic stuff that needs updated. Maybe it just needs a new paint refresh, new flooring, maybe some countertops and cabinets in the house. But by using this strategy to find a house that needs a little bit of renovation work, to bring it up to speed, up to date there, you could save potentially thousands of dollars by buying a house that most other people do not want to buy. Now, the final money-saving strategy you can use here to purchase a house for less is actually to go ahead and target the homes with a high days on market count. With this strategy, you're going to be focusing on those homes that have been sitting on the market for a while, and this is because in most cases, these sellers are willing to negotiate better terms for you as the buyer in order to get their home sold. Now, with this, these homes usually will sit on the market for an extended amount of time. It can be anywhere from 45 days, 60 days, 120 days, or more. It really just depends on your market and the market conditions at the time. But generally speaking, if you're targeting something that's been sitting on the market for at least 45 days, you're going to be able to have that negotiating power in your favor to get those terms in your favor there. And these terms could be anything from a lower price, concessions, repairs, or all of the above. Every seller is different on what they're going to be willing to negotiate, but in most cases you can negotiate a lower price. Oftentimes by the time they've been on the market for at least 45 days, they've at least had one price reduction in most cases there. So they've already been showing to you that they're motivated and willing to get this house sold. So just targeting these homes that have been sitting on the market alone can be a huge factor. Now, if you start combining some of these strategies here and you look at those homes that have been sitting on the market for a while, maybe you also look at some that need a little bit of updating and work, you can find an amazing deal out there. All right, well, there you have it. Those are the 4 money saving strategies I wanted to share with you in order to buy a house for less. Now, if you found these useful, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you are really wanting to take this to the next level, maybe you can go ahead and start combining some of these strategies together. Maybe you can look into those state resources to see what down payment assistance programs are available. You can also look at the homes that have been sitting on the market for a while and also go ahead and look into one maybe that needs a little bit of TLC there to bring it up to date, give it some new life. Using all of these strategies either independently or together can all boost your ability to save some money when buying a house. So if you liked some of these money saving strategies and you want to talk further on some strategies on ways to save money or just see if it is a good time for you to be buying a house, please feel free to schedule a call with me. I have a link down below in the description for you, and I would love to sit down and talk with you. Of course, no pressure, no obligation to do anything there. I just want to make sure you are well informed and have a good strategy in place for yourself. Again, go ahead and book that call down below, and I would love to sit down with you. So if you found this video useful, please go ahead and hit that like button, and while you're there, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash the bell icon as well. Doing both of those things will make sure you are notified the next time I share a tip on buying or selling a house here in San Antonio, or taking you on a tour to see a beautiful new construction house anywhere in the San Antonio and surrounding areas. So with that, thank you for watching the video. I hope you have an incredible day, and I can't wait to talk to you soon.